It was a warm summer night in Alabama, 1954. Clara Jenkins sat alone in her living room, rocking gently in her chair. The radio hummed softly, a distant jazz tune filling the quiet house. Finally, a peaceful evening, she whispered to herself. Suddenly, a flash of blinding white light filled the room. The house shook violently. The windows shattered, sending jagged glass spinning through the air. Clara screamed, diving behind her sofa. "What in the world?" she gasped, heart racing. Then came the crash, a deafening, thunderous impact that made the walls tremble. Dust and splinters rained down, and Clara's living room looked like a battlefield. She peeked through the debris. There, glowing and steaming, lay a small, fiery rock, a meteorite, mere inches from her arm. Her breathing caught in her throat. Oh my God," she whispered. I am alive." At that moment, her neighbor burst through the front door, eyes wide. "Clara, are you hurt?" Clara shook her head, still trembling. "No, I don't understand. It crashed right here, but I'm okay." The neighbor's jaw dropped. "Alive? You survived a meteor?" For minutes, they just stared at the glowing rock. It was warm to the touch, almost alive, as if the sky itself had reached down and decided to spare her life. Scientists would later arrive, scratching their heads. The meteor was unlike anything they had ever seen. It didn't make sense. Why hadn't it killed her? How had she survived? The story spread like wildfire. Newspapers screamed, "Woman survives meteor strike." Children whispered it as legend, and scientists called it one of the strangest survival stories in recorded history. Clara never forgot the sound of the crash, the smell of burning metal, or the sheer terror of that moment. "It was like the sky tried to swallow me," she said years later. "But somehow it let me live. Maybe it was luck, maybe a miracle." That night, Alabama learned something unforgettable. Sometimes the sky is not just above you. It can fall, and sometimes it chooses to show mercy. Thank you for listening. Subscribe for more thrilling stories.